Deciding for Biden?
Yo,
No, the other black
Zeus
guy said he got an email.
nonpartisan.
We're live now.
Yay.
I don't see anyone, so sorry.
Trying to go to what I'm trying to go to.
Feinberg. This motherfucker. Feinberg. Fine. He ugly as shit. He's the ugliest bird I know. Let me say something. He went to Seattle. His house. I don't care where he go. I'm gonna take his place. Like his people. My place. Black people are the real Israelites. White people got tails. White people got tails.
Sunday said what? White people want owners.
Let me tell you a little bit more about this because apparently he has to believe he don't go. It don't matter. I'm here for y'all. Banana ice? Banana ice, bro. God damn. Sit down now. I understand this. David Feinberg. I don't know what's happening right now. I should have been in the past. The past is the past. You can't change the past. You can only change the future. I'm the future. Future man. Future man, it works.
Yeah. I'm trying to spotlight you, Asante.
He's not.
Where's your...
There he is.
Wow. Out here with the Gordon Gartrell on. Go ahead.
Where's why are you spotlighting me?
Oh, you didn't get the message? They ain't tell you? Oh yeah, you're sitting in as anchor tonight. They ain't tell you?
Kevin. You knew about this. What the fuck, Kevin?
Oh, Kevin.
I ain't get no fucking email. What are you talking about?
Someone named Kevin.
Kevin.
Okay, so there's an email here. But if you send me an email, you're supposed to text me and say, hey, I'm about to send you an email. What the fuck is up, Kevin?
Is there a Kevin on the team?
I don't know Kevin. I don't know any Kevins.
Kevin is my dumbass production assistant. Shut up.
I think he's
lying.
lying.
By myself. Y'all don't deserve it. I'm gonna get it. Y'all don't deserve it. Just get Kevin.
I don't think there's a production assistant. Not at all.
Are you telling me that you think I would stoop so low as to make up a production assistant?
I think so. I think his production assistant graduated from Phoenixville Online.
Actually, he went to DeVry.
I don't think he graduated.
He went to DeVry. I saw his fucking certificate.
Sometimes people call their production assistants, and it's really their psychiatrist. Trust your mom.
Are you?
Why are you yelling at your grandmother?
You know so much. How about you be my production assistant instead of Kevin's dumbass?
You can't afford me.
Name your price. Name it.
He does have that shirt on.
$30. Done.
$2 more than that shirt cost. -$4.
So what? We do the weather for y'all. Because this isn't, it's not your problem, okay? You got some sun, you got some cloud coming up, rain. It's gonna be nice, man. Things are still fucked up. I don't know what this all means. I can tell you about the weather. That's what we're here for. Weather shit. We're gonna get some much needed rain this week coming up. It's gonna extinguish all those burning flags and all the Starbucks on the set ablaze. It's gonna be nice. We need this rain. And then the rain's gonna clear up. It's gonna be all sunny. Come 9/11 on Friday. I don't know how y'all need to celebrate 9/11. Piss on a Quran or whatever. I don't know. It's not my business. But you could do that. I, for one, would be celebrating 9/11 by celebrating the irony of memorializing a disaster that the government could have stopped while we're in the middle of a disaster that the government could have stopped. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I hope we all do something similar, you know. And then it's going to be sunny. We're sunny all throughout Labor Day. This weekend, we've had a lot of sun, and it's amazing. Only why we're still having Labor Day, because all that niggas on unemployment, every day is Labor Day for us. The government is paying. You know what? I'm about to put Kevin on unemployment. That's what I'm going to do. I had to put the green screen up by myself. I don't have to put up. I'm the talent.
I think Kevin did a good job with the green screen.
Fuck you, man, Kevin. You know what? Does Kevin want to play?
Microphone needs some work.
Roll the footage. Look, roll the footage.
Roll the tape.
I know you got. Kevin does exist.
I mean, Kevin does exist.
If your mind went to peanut butter ripple ice cream, mine did too. But I'm talking about the ripples throughout time. How one person's action or inaction can have lingering, long-lasting consequences that can still be felt today. The story starts at a hotly contested election. No, not that one. No, the one where the president won the electoral votes but lost the popular vote. Nope. The one before cell phones. There we are. Rutherford B. Hayes became the 19th president of the United States after losing the popular vote, but was awarded additional electoral votes by, of course, the state of Florida. The Democrats agreed that Hayes could be commander-in-chief if they could just do one tiny favor for them. Just, they needed the tiniest of favors. Put an end to Reconstruction in the South. The Reconstruction era followed the Civil War and basically tried to redress slavery and all its political and economical and social legacy ties, as well as the South having to act like decent human beings for once. Baby Ruth, that's what I'll call him, was a Republican in an era when Republicans were what the Democrats are today, the old switcheroo. As a former Union general and abolitionist, he was often a lawyer for runaway slaves. He sounds like a nice guy, but ultimately in a cowardly act, he's crumbled and paid to the Karens in the South. To the Southern Karens, America was an outback steakhouse, and Baby Ruth was the manager that they need to talk to. So the yellow belly Baby Ruth ended Reconstruction in the South, leading to ramifications that would be felt for more than a century. Hayes pulled the troops out of the southern states and said, we're just going to turn a blind eye. Of course, South went back to how it used to be. Naturally, these Southern Karens forgot that they lost a fucking war. They lost a war. And they decided, you know what? Slavery is bad. Bad for business, which ended up creating sharecroppers, creating racist laws, and ushering the Jim Crow era. Which again, can be blamed on the cowardice of Rutherford B. Hayes. If Rutherford B. Hayes was a known racist, or, fought for the Confederacy, you could blame it on the status quo. But to give up your ideals, beliefs, and convictions to cater to a group, just so you can get elected, that sounds like some cowardice shit.
Put 'em up, put 'em up!
Just to say whatever, honestly, kind of sounds a little familiar. This has been Fat Juicy from the COVID Corner. Back to you, Frank.
That's not Frank. Where? Yo, you're off.
That's
Oh, your mic's off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everything today.
Listen.
So we're just gonna move forward. All right. Woo!
More footage.
Yo, did your mic cut out again? Dude, Frank would never do this. See, I expected Frank here, to
Cat's also muted.
handle this. Is Cat muted too? Am I muted?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
muted, right?
What is going on? Everybody is falling apart.
Apparently Kevin works for everyone.
It's
Yeah.
a bit.
No, listen.
It's a
Apparently
bit.
everybody hired a fucking Kevin this weekend.
Yeah. We're big time now. We all have an assistant.
It's a bit about the show getting derailed by white men. That's a bit. It's a bit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think since I'm gonna stab Kevin in his sleep, what we should do now is just move forward. And I'd like to introduce to your host, who's a nice bald man.
I'm a roll of credits.
You know this stuff.
Oh.
Man.
Coming live straight from their living rooms. Latisse. Lamar Todd. John Deering. Cecily Alexandria. Brandon Mitchell. Brandon T. Gorin. And his puppet. Daryl Charles and his ribs. David James. Betty Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Sotoyo. Produced by Cat Mosley and the Sucks to Be Quarantined crew. Jared Little. Chris Esperance.
Yeah, I like him.
Shannon from Hawaii. Wait, that's me. Manny Brown. Asante Morris. And your stand-up comedy Sundays diehards, Frank Neblett. And Katanya Mosley.
Now, give it up to the host.
Yay, yay. How's everybody doing this Labor Day weekend? Yeah. Yes, welcome to Sucks to Be Quarantined. It's a Labor Day weekend special show edition holiday. All the sadness is gone. There hasn't been a black person that's been killed in the news in at least 24 minutes. So everybody's excited this week. No more sadness from last week. It's all behind us. We're all excited. It's a brand new day. Nothing could happen, okay? I feel in a good mood. I feel like I can get on a boat and go campaign for my favorite presidential candidate, and nothing bad will happen. That's how good I feel. Well, welcome to Sucks to Be Quarantined. Usually Frank is kind of here, but Frank Neblett will not be here with us tonight. There's some allegations of where he might be. My bet is that he probably either got knocked out or arrested or he got evicted. I think those are going to be the three options for Frank.
Wow.
If you know Frank, I think that's going to be well, I mean, Frank is, have you met him? But anyhow, we hope you a speedy recovery, Frank, and we hope you come back next week. And we wish you very much. Anyway.
His uncle had it, huh?
What happened?
His uncle had it.
His uncle had it?
Yeah. He caught him in the China cabinet. He's like, you know what? That's too much.
Oh, I thought you said his uncle had it, like he had an uncle named Had It. I was like, what kind of fucking name is Had It?
Wow. I mean, you're old enough to have a name like Had It.
Actually, it is the beginning of the month. Frank might have got evicted from his family. So if anybody has a couch, porch, anywhere Frank can come and hang out, please let us know. Anyway, welcome to Sucks to Be Quarantined. This is my first time hosting this, I think, actually, right?
Woo!
Yeah. So this is basically me trying to be nice for an hour and a half. Even though Asante's testing it already. Already he's been testing it. So We'll see how this goes. Welcome Asante is also a new member to the squad here. So everybody welcome Asante here. Give a round of applause for him. And okay, now he's doing now he has fashion changes. This is okay. Asante's been on for about 10 minutes and now he's already changed clothes 3 times. He's changed backgrounds about 5 times. I don't know how many he's going to go through. This is going to be an interesting thing. I'm actually interested. If he keeps changing clothes and backgrounds, I'm actually going to be I'm going to be full supportive of him. If he just goes 100% all weirdo and just starts talking to people that don't exist in his room, I'm going to be 100% behind him.
Kevin's real. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You go all in. Hey, we're done with Kevin. We need a new imaginary friend. All right. You got several hours to come up with something.
There's an entire hiring process for coming up with imaginary production assistants. You don't understand that?
That totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. All right. Well, we're going to bring our first comic of the night to the virtual stage. He's a good friend of all of ours, straight from Delaware, the heart of Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. Give it up for Brandon T. Jackson. Let's hear it for him. Brandon T. Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, you caught me off guard. I was watching the Lakers game.
Congratulations on getting hired by the police, by the way.
Okay. What'd you say, James? You talking shit already?
How about your copper mustache, copper?
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is the best I can do. Mustache wise. Can't be much better than this. I bought a safety razor, and it's too safe. It don't work. Pretty shitty. I got it from Burlington Coat Factory. What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon T. Jackson. Fuck that nigga. Let's see here. What did I want to talk about? I've been listening to BTK. Not BTK. BTS. That's different. I've been watching a lot of murder documentaries. I've been listening to BTS. I like, BTS. They're the K-pop group. I listen to them. Probably not the reason that young girls listen to them. I listen to BTS because I just like to hear how much more English they've learned since the last album. Classified. I'm trying to figure out what level they're at. I'm like past tense. They're on level 3. Like they're really. That's weird. I find it interesting because I teach English as a second language. I used to teach video production in a youth prison, which was bad. I like working. I like teaching foreigners because they don't have the language skills to hurt my feelings. So that works out for me. And I don't know. I teach English for specific purposes. Do you know what that is? It's like you're teaching English, and it's like just for one type of job or life. Like they have English for pilots. They have English for medical professionals. But like English for lawyers. So right now I'm teaching English for kids who like to play Fortnite. And that's been interesting. But I was trying to think of like different ESP classes you could teach. Like I thought of one. If I had students who were interested in American politics, I could teach a class English for the specific purpose of communicating politically in America. And so basically, it wouldn't be one class. It'd be 2 different classes. There'd be a class for Republicans and a class for Democrats. And I would teach them different words with different meanings. It were completely incompatible and dissonant. And I'll teach them the grammar rules only matter if you disagree with someone. And I would teach them American culture values and how to apply them with wild inconsistency. And like, there'd be different, like, extra clusters like how to ramble or intro to muttering slurs under your breath, advanced interrupting, or maybe like a master class in defending slavery, and just like a bunch of different things. I have one seminar for everyone all together where I teach them communication skills, not for like being understood or understanding people, but really to alienate yourself and to enter into conflict unnecessarily. And speak incoherently, so only people who agree with you will give you the benefit of doubt. Like these are like skills that you need to talk politics in America. I came up with a couple of different learning objectives, which is like here's something you can do. You can say something so offensive that people stop listening to you. That helps. Make a false equivalency that you know will lead to a fight. Or if somebody asks you a tough question, make up your own question and then answer that. Or make a good point and you didn't hear him. Just like I gotta go. Or poke a bear with a stick and then act surprised when it starts doing bear stuff. So that's not good. But I think one of the students eventually will come up to me and they'll be like, why is there a Republican class and a Democrat? Why can't I take both classes? I'm like, that's a different class and it's only for Russians. And I'll point to the third class and just a guy standing outside in a tracksuit hanging out laptops. And that'll be fun. What was I gonna say? I guess there's a couple more things to say. Have you ever been to a murder funeral?
Oh.
Blue.
Oh.
The interesting thing about a murder funeral is that that you can see people in the back planning the next murder. Very animated. It's like a silent film in the back. I was interested. I was listening to a sermon by a preacher the other day, and they were talking about early Christians. I learned something interesting about early Christians because, like, Jesus had just died. They thought he was going to come back any minute, so they just started bullshitting. They like, we don't have to work, we don't have to bathe. They, like, got out of control, got out of hand. So St. Paul, he had to write him a letter. He's like, hey man, we don't know when Jesus is coming back. You got to take a bath and you got to get a job. We're not sending you no more. All right, that's all I had to say. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Brandon Vincent Jackson. Give it up for him, Brandon Vincent Jackson.
Yeah.
Sexiest mustache in Delaware. Let's hear it for him, Brandon Vincent Jackson. Next, coming to the stage, we have Brandon Vincent Gorin. That's right, I'm fucking up his name too, because it's all about equality. I got your back, Brandon Vincent Jackson. If a black man gets his name fucked up, equal rights, black names matter. Fuck Brandon Vincent Gorin. Brandon Vincent Gorin coming to the stage. Let's go, Brandon Vincent Gorin.
Yeah.
Brandon,
I was very excited. I have a face of a, like, if you name me Vincent, it just gets more goth from here to here. That's not a complaint. So me and my wife have entered a point in our relationship where if one of us dies, the other one has to walk the entirety of the Appalachian Trail. Like, that's just where we are. Some couples go in different directions, and I don't know if that's a joke I really like or if I like doing that. And knowing that this is recorded, so when someone does a video essay about us, one or the other having to do it, that they're going to have to show this right here and trying to figure out exactly when this person's going to cut. And then the other person's like, well, he said it's going to have to do it. I'm really planning on being the one underneath the pillow in the relationship. Anyway, I had a moment today that is specifically bad in a 2020 way, which is exciting. I had a brand new problem. I had a problem that has never happened to me before, and I would argue couldn't happen to me before everything else, and it was very exciting. I was in a store, and a bug flew into my mask, which is one of the most upsetting things that has happened. To be clear, I had my mask on over my nose because I like to follow those rules, and it flew at me. It was a relatively small bug, and it hit my face, and then in the little gap that's between your nose and here, it fell in, and then it started to panic in my mouth and nose area. And I started to panic as well because there's nothing else can happen now. Now I just live, it was deeply upsetting. It was a moment where, like, I didn't want to be in the middle of this bookstore and just rip my mask off and go, I can't do this anymore, because suddenly I'm that white guy without wanting to be that white guy. I can't. And they're like, no, dude, another one freaked out. We got to take him out. And, like, also, so what I did instead, which is I smacked it. I smacked my own face and killed a bug, stuck in my face, and angrily walked out of a store and like couldn't explain it to anyone and had to sit in the car because I didn't want to put my bug mask back on. That couldn't have happened last year this time. That was physically impossible. Those masks didn't exist. And then my wife told me to buy this album. It's called Suck My Fucking Dick, but there's a clean version on it, and it only cost $1, and it's not very good, and it's old school techno. Guys, the world's a very dark place. We have to take care of each other. And, you know, I just want you to know, baby, when you finish that trail, I love you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Wow.
Hey!
All right.
Here for Brandon T. Gorin. Let's hear it for him. Brandon T. Gorin.
Yeah.
All right. And for your next comic, come to the stage. Give it up for Lemaire Lee. Let's hear it for him. Lemaire Lee.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm outside again. I gotta be outside because it starts on the inside. So hello, how are y'all? Do you think God had an ex-girlfriend he was trying to impress when he created the earth? You know? Like, cause like, why else would he do it? You know what I mean? Like, there's no other reason to create than just to like be like, hey, I'll show that bitch. Like, you know, like there's no it's like he has to be mad about something. Pete, you got oh, is my TV on, Daryl? No, I'm outside and I'm in North Philly now. So that could either be gunshots or airplanes. I don't know. I like it out here. I just I just moved to the hood, and I know I'm in the hood because there's a Church's Chicken, followed by a Little Caesars, and those are like hood signs. Like those are like welcome to the hood now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the darkness for a moment. I'm gonna be taken away. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I feel like the only reason we teach monkeys sign language is so that they can consent to sex. You know? Like, because why else would you teach a monkey sign language? Like, they're not gonna I'm teaching this monkey sign language so it can, like, fucking figure out the economy, you know? Caesar, figure it out. It's not like, that's not going back. Diving back into the darkness. I like pro wrestling because it's the only sport where you can be ugly and you're the best at it. You know, like, pro wrestling is the only sport where being ugly makes you better. I like the entrances in pro wrestling best because like nothing says you're ready for a fight like prancing and theme music. Like that's the best. That's how everyone knows. I get so mad when they don't show the theme song sometimes. Like, this is the best part of this person's whole thing. I need this to like them. Back in the darkness. I feel the incognito browser is just like a condom for your phone. You know? Just keeping the dark stuff away from you good. I'm not bad at sex. I just think if sex were NBA 2K, all my sliders will be up and cuddling. You know, that's what be on the other end. I feel like I'm too like eager for public porn. Like, you know, like nobody wants a guy walking by like, ooh, it's my turn. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not. So, thank you guys. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did he say puppet porn?
No,
I thought
public.
it was public. Yeah.
What's puppet porn?
Puppet porn is a good idea.
No one's
Brandon, why
taking
do you
that
look like
away
a
from
good
you,
boy?
Brandon.
I'm sorry,
We are
what?
leaving puppet porn
Why do you
completely
look
in
like a
your
good
lap.
boy? Oh,
I tried
sorry,
to
I'm a dickhead. Brandon, you look like father's gonna
Lemaire, where
beat
the
you.
hell did you move to where there's a churches?
Hey,
you
you know,
Norristown?
nobody needs to know where I'm at. You
Nobody
know?
needs to know.
I'm out here.
All right.
I'm incognito.
Oh,
I'm
there's somebody
disappearing.
behind
You know?
you.
Uh-oh, wait.
Watch out.
Someone's in the
That was
background.
Pete Eckenrolf. That was Peter.
Oh.
You in North Philly?
Can't be that
I
north.
don't know. I'm just like in Diamond Street, you know. It's just Diamond Street.
Oh, Diamond? Oh, okay. Say no more.
Yeah.
So churches on Diamond?
No. Not no. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. I made it up.
You mean Lincoln?
Yeah, it's a Lincoln around the corner. Thank you, guys.
All right, one more time for Lemaire
Oh,
and his last week on Earth. One more time for Lemaire Lane. His last
Yeah. That's what comedy needs. Fact checking.
All right, next coming to the stage, give it up for Aaron Dahoney. Let's hear it for Aaron Dahoney.
Yeah.
Hey, oh man, how's everybody doing? Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
I reporting live from Atlanta. Greetings from the South. It's interesting to call from a state where your governor is actively trying to kill you. He's really he wants to suppress my vote and then give me coronavirus in that order. So I'm excited about that. Things have been good down here, though. I've been living in my apartment for 6 months. I moved in March 1st, 2020. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the right reaction. Hold your applause for that. Because I got in and I was so excited. Like I finally had my place. It was sort of like if I married into a Russian like royal family. Like I finally snagged a Russian prince in 1916. Like, you know, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be living the life. I'm going to be moving to the palace. And then, you know, I marry my prince boyfriend. And then all these people, you know, start knocking at the door. And I look outside and I'm like, oh, I think they brought like candles for us or something. There's some kind of party coming for the people in the palace. And it turns out to be the revolution. You know, that's how it feels moving down here. I'm just like, oh, it's going to be great. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, there's a lot of shit happening. That's fine. That's cool, too. I met one of my neighbors. I had like a meet cute at the laundromat, not like a romantic one, like a friendship meet cute. Like we started hanging out and yeah, like I made a friend and I was excited because I haven't seen a lot of people this summer. So, you know? And she lives up the hill, like the apartment complex is built on this like hill loop. So we realized that we can see our porches, like on my porch, I can see up the hill to hers. And she came over to my apartment once, like just to check out because she was interested in the renovations that had happened here. So she comes over and we're hanging out and she says one of the scariest 6-word combinations in the English language. She turns to me and she says, "You don't know what happened here?"
Ooh, oh. Uh-oh.
It was, and out. I tried to, I tried to keep a poker face and be like, oh, I don't think anybody mentioned anything, but internally I was like, oh my God. Because my brain went to like murder, suicide, like triple murder, suicide, or like, 8 ways, like one woman living with 7 short men and they all like 7 murder, suicide, 1. So dwarves. That was a reach, but I was terrified that she was going to tell me something really dark about my apartment or something really bad that had happened here. And I was like, I don't know if I want you to tell me. I don't think so. And it wasn't anything bad. It was just a fire in the downstairs unit. It was, my mind ran away. Yeah. So I was kind of relieved that it wasn't anything super bad.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, I was worried. I was scared. One last thing that I wanted to mention, living down here, I like Georgia a lot. I've really enjoyed living down here. And I've reached a point where I have a lot of IUD jokes. You guys, a lot of you have seen like over the years, the IUD jokes, but 2020 was due for that, pop in the shop, oil change. Mirena has a 5-year shelf life. And I've been telling IUD jokes for a full 5 years. Like when I got it in 2015, I started writing jokes about it. And now down here, and I was a little bit worried about having access to birth control with just everything that's been going on lately. And I am proud to report that I have another 5 years going for me, baby. Cheer for that. I
got more. 5 more years.
5 more years. Honestly, like sometimes I see Trump supporters down here with like signs like 4 more years, and I'm out with my 5 more years, and they're like, "That's not how the presidential position works." And I'm like, "No, I'm cheering for my Morena. That's what 4 years."
Nice.
That's all I had. Thank you guys very much for listening. It was good to see everybody. And ashes and the facial hair that's happening. I'm enjoying it.
Give it up for Aaron one more time. Let's hear it for Aaron one more time. All right. Also, give it up for condoms. Remember those people? Remember condoms?
Boo.
Anyway, it was my job at the condom factory.
Daryl, can't stand
it. Our next comic coming to the stage. I just saw one of his buddies last night, Nate Marshall. Shout out to Nate Marshall. Good friend, good guy. Now we're going to bring up another good friend of mine. Give it up for Alex Grubar. Let's hear it for him. Alex Grubar. One more time. Alex Grubar.
Hey, thanks, David, for that introduction of Nate. I love Nate so much. Yeah, exactly. He was.
I'm just trying to show everybody that you have a black friend in real life, not just
exactly. I know. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's good. Everybody write that down. Oh, okay. I'm Alex. How are you guys? It's nice to be here. Here's a few things I wrote down this week. I love how much Jim Gaffigan was a political comedian for people desperate to not have comedians talk about politics. Fantastic. Thank you, Jim. I know what he said was beyond the pale, really, for once. It happened. I know if everyone's so upset about like cancel culture because it like people lose their jobs over it and everything, like imagine all the bullshit you could post on the internet if we had a universal basic income. I think it would be great. We can post all sorts of things that nobody wants to hear if we just got $200 a month or whatever the hell it's gonna take. I don't know. I've been trying to catch up on like doctor's appointments. I went to a chiropractor finally, complaining of lower back pain, but I just mooned him. Didn't seem to think it was gonna do anything. I don't know. It's been weird, everybody. I'm proud of everybody in humanity for wearing masks. I mean, before this, I thought most people just went streaking. Like that was more likely of a thing for everyone in the world to do, was just get naked and run around. But everybody's getting corona. I mean, fucking the Rock has joined the millions and millions of people that have contracted coronavirus. Finally, he has come back. Yeah, I know. I wish you would. That'd be great. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I think it would be cool to become a pro wrestler, but I'm like, you know what? I have been hired to take out the trash plenty. Probably more times than Jeff Jarrett even. I mean, come on. I don't know. I just went to the corner store to get I always say cigarette papers, like cigarette rolling papers. And this girl, she's like, I was like, can I get some raw papers? And she was like, if you're putting tobacco in raw papers, that's a crime. And I was like, actually, it's a crime to put marijuana in raw papers. And that's why this is confusing. Because guess what? I'm smoking weed. If anyone could, throw me a dime bag. Here's just a question. So I did just go to the corner store. Guy kept talking to me. I bought papers. And then a guy behind me was like, yo, I got $20 eighths. I said, no, $20 eighth. I would rather smoke CBD. I feel like I think CBD is going to be more effective than a street $20 eighth in 2020. I mean, anyway, it's just frustrating. I don't know. I think this year for 2020, I'm going to dress up as a blanket for Halloween. I think that's probably the thing that's most accurate. Okay, you guys want me to tell it again? I want to strike it from my mouth. Yeah, I know. God damn it. It's fucking between all the deep state and conspiracies in Russia. I think the only person that should become president is Tom Clancy. That's who I would definitely figure I would take the advice of these days. I don't know. It's been fine. Yeah, Nate's a great guy. You guys should all check out Nate Marshall. I think that Nate M on Twitter, and is that Nate Marshall on Instagram. It's very confusing. Also, there's a poet from Philadelphia named Nate Marshall that is doing way too well for Nate Marshall, the comedian. It's really, if we could hunt down that poet, that would be super good for Nate. One of the Nates, not the other Nate. The Nate I know. I only have one my friend. I don't know the poet. I don't know him. Anyway, guys, I'm Alex. Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. Yay. Woo. Give it up for Alex Grubard. Fuck Nate Marshall. Give it up for Alex Grubard.
Yeah. Ooh, yay.
All right, your next comic coming stage. Give it up for Keen Cobb, who's missing out on NBA playoffs right now. Keen Cobb.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm watching the game while doing this. Multitasking, baby. No, hey, how's it going? Do you like this kind of Thurgood Marshall kind of thing I got going? Well, no, cool, awesome. Was thinking about some stuff. I'm starting a new job on Wednesday, and it's weird. Like I got like a real nervous energy about it, and I don't know what to do. Like I feel like it's like a first day of school kind of thing going on, but it's like instead of like trying to be popular, I don't want like some old woman named Gertrude to like take my pen or something. Like I don't know. I'm just very nervous about that, and like that made me start thinking. Well, that and the fact that I got addicted to Cobra Kai over the last week, so I'm thinking about my time in high school a lot, and man, I was a piece of work. Like not I wasn't a bully or like bad. I was just like, try to imagine a more nervous and neurotic version of this. It's scary. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. And like I remember, I think my whole college, my whole high school career started off on the wrong foot, because the very first day, I was late, or I was almost late, and I was because of my grandma, bless her soul. This woman made me take 2 showers. Here's why. She thought I didn't shower long enough the first time. She's like, get your ass back in there. Get in there and clean. And I'm like, Grandma, I took my shower. Ray, my cousin, Ray showers take a half hour. I know you ain't clean yet. I'm like, Grandma, he's just wasteful. Like, why are you like, so like she legit would not like let me leave. So I had to take 2 fucking showers on my first day. And like I said, I was a nervous wreck, and even more so when it came to the ladies. There was a girl I had a crush on 10th grade, and probably and it was so bad, and like I just wish I could talk to her. It's not like I didn't see her. I saw her every fucking day. I was just too nervous to say anything. So like I'd walk in, and she would like be waiting for like first period by like the school store, and every single day, and I'm like, all right, Ken, okay, look, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk up, you're gonna say, hey, hi, how's it going? Blah 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 blah. I had a whole like plan out, and then as soon as I got near, I would get nervous, super sweaty, and I stuttered growing up, so I would start doing that. And when I got really nervous, I would try to say 2 words at the same time. So I try to say hey and howdy, because I'm a fucking nerd. So I said at the same time. So I walk past and be like, Hetty, and then she like, what? It wasn't good. It really wasn't good. I will say this though. I was joking about this before, and I think I was like woke before my time, because in the yearbook, I forgot the word for it, but I was on the girl side for one of like the awards that you did. I forgot what it's a word. I forgot what it was. Huh?
The Hall of Fame? That's what the school Hall of Fame?
Superlative. Thank you.
Yeah. That's
I
what
knew you knew it. Yeah.
we didn't know that word in my school, but yeah, we call it Hall of Fame. Never mind.
So I was grouped with my closest friend in high school, Angela, and I was on the girls' side for best buds. It's just what it is. And not to make a sour note of my sad high school experience, but 9/11 is the reason why I'm not in the NFL. And hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Yeah.
We started football practice. What was it? September 8th, I do believe. And it's not funny. It's a terrible tragedy. Thank you. Dear God, thank you. And so I had like 2 days of practice. They weren't good because my athleticism barely got me to like the end of the day. Then all of a sudden, as soon as I'm catching a groove, boom, 2 days, no school, no practice. Come back the next day, and the coach is talking about some, hey, Key, you want to be the team manager? And I'm like, sir, I'm gonna have to turn you down. After this defeat, I think I'm gonna become a trombone player now, and just do a lot of heroin. That didn't happen either. I'm here with you guys. So thank you for taking this trip down memory lane with me, and you guys have a good night. Bye bye.
Yay. Congratulations on the job, Keen. Give it up for one time for Keen Cobb. The employed Keen Cobb. Let's give it up for him.
Yeah.
And 2K just came out, and he just got a job. This man is going to be suffering. Prayers. All right, let's get to your next comic. Come to the stage here for Eric Terrell. Eric Terrell, let's hear it for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not in the. Wow, he's out of the bunker. Congratulations. The terrorists have let him go. The first place he went was Punchline. All right.
I don't even feel like myself without the brown sheet. This doesn't feel right. I'm at Punchline. I don't know if I don't know if any of you guys have done the new stage yet. Be careful out there. Have you guys heard about this thing?
What, North Philadelphia?
Stage?
Comedy?
Outside?
Talking about the world at large.
Heard about this outside thing?
It's cars and people,
lights, and sidewalks. There's atmosphere.
There's a new stage. And it's scary. It's a new stage at Punchline, and it's a scary stage. You guys will learn. You guys will learn when you come. It's called.
Wow.
It's called
the meanest and nicest flex.
This
I've
just
ever
turned
heard.
into a humble brag.
What a flex!
It's a complete humble. It's not even humble anymore. It's just brag.
Anyone ever been to the Hamptons? The Hamptons are crazy. Has anyone been to the Hamptons?
The weather is terrible in Martha's Vineyard.
It's like, it's so weird. It's so weird because it's right under I-95, and there's trucks, and there's trains, and there's trolleys, and there's cars, and there's like 5 chairs, and it's just called the setup stage. And it's a setup for failure. I'm just letting you guys know.
Good.
Is this the set you did?
There she go.
Yeah.
Take that to the setup stage.
Don't take that, Eric.
I got up there and I asked them if they heard of the setup stage. That's exactly what I did. You gotta love Cecily when you're not feeling enough shade. Find Cecily Alexander. Got shade to go around. She is a goddamn tree of life. Okay.
You're welcome.
Cecily Alexandria, suicide encouragement hotline.
Just
No.
do it. Why are you even calling me? Just go ahead.
Just jump off a bridge already. Jesus.
I don't even think you're really gonna do it.
I gotta clock
Why
out
are you
soon.
calling me
You
with
done
daytime
yet?
minutes?
You bullshitting. You would never.
Call on the night.
But you call me back. I know you will. Call me back.
Bye.
Oh no.
Just like
With your alive ass.
just like 9/11 ruined Keene's chances of being in the NFL. The train and Cecily Alexander ruined both of my sets tonight.
Oh no.
I want to thank you guys for having me.
All right, give it up for Eric Terrell. Give it up for Eric Terrell and Highway
Hey.
95. Give it up for Eric Terrell performing by the
I need
dumpster
to see
homeless
other
people.
side
Give
to
it up for
make this
him.
Real. Make Eric spin around. Eric's. I need to make sure that this isn't a trick and that you are not still captured. Then they didn't just put a green screen behind you. I need to see 360.
Brandon, you don't know about 3D green screens?
Okay, guys, I think he's out. I think he's okay. I was really worried.
You could be a hologram.
He's probably still in the bunker right now, just spilling our secrets.
I do need help. Thank you, Brandon. Somebody knows I need help.
Yeah.
All right, give it up for the Eric Terrell life-size bot. Give it up for him. Give it up for the Eric Terrell life-size bot. Yes.
Yay.
All right, next coming to the stage with many adjustments, we're going to have Cecily Alexandria. Let's hear from Cecily Alexandria.
Yay.
Oh, hey. I do care about all of you. Some more than others, but nonetheless, if you have any troubles, don't call me. Let's see. So I was in a hit and run recently, and everything's fine. I'm okay. Thanks for asking and your concerns. But I actually tried to chase the person who hit me, and then they crossed all of Broad Street against traffic, and that's when I realized I'm not the gangsta I want to be. I'm not gangsta at all. So that hurt more than actually getting hit and run. And I was actually on my way to get a home sleep apnea test. And I thought I was going to get like this huge machine with all these wires, and I would have to drive to go pick this thing up. And it would actually fit in a little envelope. So that made me even more upset about getting hit, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that one out. Anyway, but all is well. So you guys, I am a very forgiving person, and I am very supportive and all of that. I am actually a great human being. Contrary to the things that have been said about me, and actually the things I've said about a lot of you. I am a great person. So I am very forgiving.
Like you're asking, like you're about to ask for a kidney.
I just want to know where my options are. So I am forgiving. I will forgive you all when I'm dead. So, just like Jesus. Okay. That's a church joke that I could never say at church. So I do talk a lot about the sex I'm not having, and being a virgin and all that. And there's two types of men that like to approach me when they find out about this. So there's the one guy who usually leads with their loins, like they just it's just out there, and they like to approach me to be like, I can teach you all about the things, and I can be the one. And I'm like, no, you are a dick. I don't want yours. And then there's the other one that thinks that I don't know anything about sex or any, like, where do you know where it even goes? and I just want to say to those men, I come more than your girlfriend, so thank you very much. Every day, a couple times, it's fine. So, yeah. What's my time? I would like to get out of here. Can I? Hi, Brandon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So, yes, this has been great. I don't love you all, but I care about you all, so that's enough, right? That's good.
That counts.
Thank you. Good night.
Yay! All right, give it up for Cecily. Yay! Very uplifting. I feel that we have a strong connection. Yeah. Eric Terrell was just frothing at the mouth during that entire set. He's like, I hope this does not go well. And she also made a church joke after making fun of Eric Terrell. Apparently, it's Eric Terrell night. Eric Terrell just escaped from being a hostage, and Cecily's just shitting on his face. All right. So, speaking of that, next coming to the stage, give it up for Alan Massenberg. Let's hear it for him, Alan Massenberg.
Yeah.
So y'all, how y'all doing, man?
Hey.
All right, we gonna get right into this.
Parking lot tonight?
Yeah.
I'm in the
This is
fucking
second
parking lot.
set.
We got a problem with the parking lot. You got a problem with the parking lot? Cause I'm here. I'm gonna tell these jokes in the parking lot or in the comfort of my home. But right now I'm in the comfort of this parking lot.
Do you see Eric?
Yeah.
I don't see Eric. Eric, look, I ain't gonna lie. Eric's lights in his background look like the lights in my background. So I was looking for that nigga, but I ain't see him. I'm not at Punchline. I'm actually at a seafood restaurant eating some crab legs and shit. But I'm outside and I got my mask on, so I'm doing all right. What I want to talk about, 2020. It's not the year to quit your vice. All right. So if you're alcoholic, keep drinking. All right. You smoke weed, you smoke crack, keep smoking. If your vice is buying prostitutes, buy two. Okay. Like this is not the year to quit. Okay. This is the emptiest rehabs have ever been. Is 2020. All right. I'm saying, my friend told me, said, yo, bro, think about putting down the alcohol. I said, you might as well just shoot yourself because it's nothing better to do than die right now, man. You gotta protect your vice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get fucked up. You get fucked up, and you want listen. I know it's not the best. It's not the best for your mental health and for your real health. But we can wait to 2021. You can quit that shit next year. This year we getting fucked up. All right, and yeah, I'm just saying that right now because I'm on one right now. So let's keep going. Oh, this is for my ladies. I know a lot of ladies, they be trying to look at my sets and stuff, right? To get information about men. So here goes some information about men for the ladies. You can't make a man be ready. All right, listen. Women be like, listen. Women always say, "Yo, what do I gotta do to make him ready? He's just not the man I want him to be." This is what you can do. Nothing. Nothing you can do. It don't matter if your name is Halle Berry Winfrey. That nigga ain't ready. He ain't ready. It don't fucking matter. Look, I get a trip out of it when I hear women talking about some I know he gonna come through one day. No, he not. He not. It don't matter how good you look, how much money you got. It don't matter how wet how your whoppy is. It don't matter. Don't none of that shit matter until that man is ready to be what he want to be. He a lost cause. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little PSA for the ladies.
Thank you.
You're welcome anytime. I'm about to write a book like Steve Harvey out this motherfucker. All right, look, until you work with white people, you do not understand how much coke is being done in this country. Okay.
Yeah.
White people do coke like it's nobody's business. Listen, white people, they do more coke than beer that they drink. Okay, and that's a lot. All right. And you listen, all my people, y'all know y'all comedians, y'all work in restaurants and shit. And those after work in restaurants, nigga, they all getting high. at least with mushrooms, at least. Okay. And then if you worked in corporate America, do y'all really know? Because you know, judges, lawyers, teachers, they get hired in a motherfucker. All right. I'm trying to tell you, all my friends sold them niggas coke, so I know. Okay, like you don't know. You don't listen. One time, my boss, fucking he ain't watching this. My boss, my old boss, this nigga, right? We was riding in my car. He was like, "Yo, let me see your keys." I said, "Nigga, they in the car. How you gonna see my?" He said, "Pull over." This nigga made me pull over. I took my keys out the ignition, and he took my keys and dipped them in a little bag of coke and snorted them. I said, "Oh my god, I need a raise." I'm telling. Fuck that shit. They be doing coke like a motherfucker. I ain't had no idea, dog. I had no idea, but I ain't into that coke shit. Oh, here go another thing. I literally just put this shit on Facebook just 2 seconds ago. You don't really fuck with your kids if you always feeding them fast food. All right? Period. We gonna exclude yourself. If you feeding yourself fast food all the time, you obviously don't fuck with yourself because it's disgusting. But if you feed into your kids, man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this your card? My bad. Well, I'm on a comedy show. I'm doing comedy.
That's
saying?
hilarious.
Look.
Oh,
they trying to fuck me up. I'm out here. Listen, I ain't gonna even hold y'all, man.
I'm concerned.
I'm at this seafood restaurant. I told you that, and they got some good ass margaritas out here, so everybody drunk. I'm telling jokes on the side of this motherfucker, peeing outside somebody's car. This is out to lunch. I want to tell y'all, the cat. I want to say thank y'all for hanging in with me. And my name is Alan Massenberg. Good night.
Yay! Give it up for Alan Massenberg, who encourages everybody to do drugs and then snitches on everyone he knows that does drugs. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Fucking snitching ass Alan. All right. Brought a pool towel to a seafood restaurant for some reason.
I just came from the beach.
Oh, that's where you're putting in work.
All right, stay away from those people's cars. All right, so we're going to give it up for your final act of the night. Give it up for my friend Daryl Charles. Let's hear from Daryl Charles.
Yay!
He's
Hello.
alive.
I am. I'm back. It's fine. I'm clumsy. She doesn't hit me. I just tripped, fell, hit a doorknob. I think we do need to get used to this. It's been 6 months of this nonsense, and I think while you are wrong as far as science is concerned, I completely understand being like, you know what, fuck it, I just don't care anymore. That would actually make a lot of sense for a person to say and do. I would be totally down with it. I'm not, because I'm in the house. But this is going to happen more and more often. You're just going to find people going outside, just telling jokes in your cars because people don't know what's happening. Shit's upside down. Shit's inside out. It's all fucked up. I had a point I was going to make, but I forgot it. I think I said it last time I was here, which was 2 weeks ago. I know time. Nobody cares. Do whatever the fuck you want. Be gay. Do crimes. It doesn't matter. This is it. We're in the fourth quarter of America. You pull out all the stops in the fourth quarter. You want something? Sweep the leg. Go do it. You see it. Every time somebody gets in trouble, they get away with it, and if they don't, they die. And aren't those the real lucky ones? Fuck it. You know what I mean? This sounds dark, but really, it's as light as I can get. We've been at this shit for fucking forever. I completely understand just being like, fuck it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. Good night. You know what I mean? Go outside, cough on each other. Just do it. I don't care.
Uh-oh.
No, I shouldn't say cough on each other. You're right, Cecily. I
told
felt
you
the
guys about him
indignation
last week.
What happened?
I said I told everyone about you last week, and there you go.
You did. You did. You did. You told everybody about me. Man, I don't know. What else was I gonna say? How's everybody doing? Good? Oh, you want me to say chocolate rain? Chocolate rain. You're welcome.
Damn, that's a throwback.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat seafood tomorrow because I'm in Maryland and I think that's what you do. We're gonna get crabs and we're gonna eat them. That's gonna be fun. I have no crab jokes. I've never had crabs. Any sexually transmitted infection actually because I smell it first. You see, that's important. You can't just go diving in. You got to smell it. Put your nose near it, not in it. That's how you end up. That's how you end up with a sinus infection. You get a couple whiffs. If you ever been to chemistry class, you got a waft. You never put your nose directly above a boiling colander. You waft it towards you. Waft.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. I'm not. It depends on what you do. I don't know. I could guess if balls is something you like to handle. You know, you get a handful and then just check your watch real quick, just real fast. You'll know what's going on. You'll figure it out. Yeah. Yep. Shannon knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, strength and senses, brother. I feel.
Exactly. Exactly. It'd probably be better if you check your own stuff before you did that. But you know, hey, who cares? Do crimes. Who gives a shit? Nobody be fresh. Spring it on them. Make it exciting. Make it exciting.
Yeah.
Make a tear fall down their eye before you even put it in. Yeah. Show enough's in the building. Yeah, I had nothing. You're right. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm having a great time. You guys have a great time. This is it. America's over with. But vote in November. Seriously. Just in case we're wrong, right? That's what you do. It's like remembering the Lord's Prayer. So like you do all the sinning, and then when you know you're about to die, you just start saying it. Just in case. So yeah, vote. It's your last Lord's Prayer. It's the benediction of the who's the thing, the last rites. That's it. Yeah. November 9th, last rites. 13th, doesn't matter. I'm done.
All right,
Bye.
well, give it up for Daryl Charles.
Yeah, give it up.
Your hand for Daryl Charles. Daryl Charles says Trump 2020. That's his message for the night. Daryl Charles says Trump 2020. All right, give it up, round of applause for everybody that you saw tonight on Sucks to Be Quarantined, the first half.
Yeah.
Mini comics. No one bailed on us tonight. That was fantastic. We learned a lot. We have a sassy ass Cecily as usual. We had a lot of good things going on tonight. King Cobb got a job. I can't say Brandon's fucking last names or middle names. I mixed those up. They all look alike. We have a white lady in Atlanta who's surviving Atlanta. And all the people that have gold teeth. There's a lot of people with gold teeth in Atlanta, in case you haven't been down there. We got two people who came to us from a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yes. People who came to us from a parking lot. They're trying to pretend they're not sleeping in their cars. All right. And also, Frank Neblett, wherever you are, Frank, we hope that you're safe. And no one's willing to pay you bail money. So anyway, everybody, a big round of applause for everybody who's on the show tonight. Give it up for everybody that you saw tonight.
Yeah.
I'll give up a
Happy
little bit
Labor
more for
Day,
David
everybody.
James. David James.
I
like him.
Stop
I was
it,
just about to
whopping.
say David James was nice for 70 minutes, but you cut it at 67, and that's stellar. That was amazing.
I was on good behavior tonight.
That was
I was
amazing.
surprised.
Yeah. Cecily was the evil one tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. It must be balance to the force.
There must be balance.
Yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. That's been our showcase portion. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half.
Hey.
Yeah.